Hello, lovely people of the internet who continue to waste an hour of their day listening to us ramble on about a bunch of bullshit.
Hey,
Holy shit,
Pom, Tinky
back.
Winky.
How's it going?
But
Anyone else gonna join, or is it just
uh
us three for the moment?
it seems to be us three for the moment. Nate and Alex signed up, but they haven't responded to either of my pings. Which is weird because Nate was online like a fucking 2 hours ago, so
Oh, and
oh, he's online right now. There he is. Can he get in? That'd be
let's
nice.
hope so.
Oh, there he is.
I have a hangover, so yeah, it took me a minute to get
Oh
in.
boy, drunk Nate.
Oh, we got somebody having a hangover during a podcast. This is new.
Oh, that's real professional.
Ain't nothing about me professional.
That ain't no shit.
Yeah. And
But
Nate,
yeah,
you just missed me like immediately in acknowledging our God and Savior that is a Pom, Tinky Winky.
that's fine because you acknowledge him every other time, so I'm not worried about it. And I'm in the
I mean,
kitchen cleaning my glasses. So
Okay,
bear with me
anyway,
on that.
so let's start with fucking the elephant in the room.
What elephant in the room?
The fact we have fucking rebranded.
Okay.
oh yeah, Erwin Media is dead now. R.I.P.
Yeah, rip.
Dun.
Yeah, we
You
are
will
now
not be missed.
Sizzlin Media, which I believe I addressed the reason in the video, but fucking easy to say we cooked. It's just a matter of fucking actually getting the shit done.
Your Lord and Savior here, leader of this so gracious podcast, decides to procrastinate. So, dear viewers, you're not going to see shit happen that needs to happen because he fucking procrastinates.
He ain't wrong.
You call me out for my bullshit, I can call you out for yours too, fuckhead.
No, you right. You right.
Aha! Suck it.
Nah, I'll leave that to John.
No.
And
We're still making the gay jokes between me and John, huh?
Yes.
You're still immature.
And you're just not noticing this?
Yes.
Anyway, let's get the fucking podcast rolling. Anybody got anything to talk about? We're stuck with each other for an hour. We're being held at gunpoint. Please help us.
well,
Um,
well, you know, I mean, if it's okay with you, Hayden, I want to ask Roy a little something.
Go ahead.
For all right, so Roy, I'm very curious to know, like are you fully aware of like the circumstances behind Damien getting axed?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and
forgot Roy existed. Oops.
Austin,
which
you act like me and Roy don't talk almost every day.
I'm sorry.
I don't really.
I'm sorry. He hasn't been in attendance for a lot of podcasts recently.
But just
No,
because
I
he's not in the
just
podcast, don't mean I don't tell him shit.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Like
No, Hayden, I just
we're
tend to
literally
forget he
sitting in
exists.
my fucking room talking right now.
Yeah, I'm serious. I just tend to forget he exists. I don't really acknowledge anybody else's existence but my own.
Amen to that shit.
And any hoozles.
Well, Hayden, I know it might be a bit dumb to bring it up on a podcast, but I'm sure I'm not going to wait to talk about it because I needed to get it out of my system. And who
Go
better
ahead.
than you? I trust you, and I trust you three. So, I'm not going to name her name, but the girl that I was talking to, the one you knew about. So she decided to block me on everything social media, pack up her shit, and leave without any rhyme or reason to it.
phony fucking bitch.
Oh,
So who's the asshole in this situation? Me or the woman I was talking to? Because I'm still trying to wrap my head around why the fuck.
the woman that you were talking to.
Yeah, it's like just like I don't even know what I did wrong. We were just talking, everything seemed to be going fine. And next thing you know, it's like, oh yeah, bye-bye. And I'm like, all right then, gee, damn, okay, fine.
See ya.
That's,
Her loss.
yeah, that's cool. I ain't worried, like, cause if you can tell by my voice, I'm not hurt, I'm not upset, nothing. I'm not even upset about it. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I did wrong. Cause like, he just up and fucking left. I'm like, well, all right then. Whatever
Slow
makes
down,
you happy.
man.
Yeah. Whatever makes you happy. And then last night, or actually the night before, my best, I'm not gonna name his name or her name, but my best friend and then his girlfriend, she decided to set me up with her best friend who is already immediately attached to me and I'm attached to her. So everything's all right. So
That's good.
out with the old, or out with the old, in with the new, I guess.
Yes, so.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm thoroughly convinced though that I'm just a man whore from switching women this fast.
Ted.
Actually, fuck, I just fucking remembered. I said that I wanted to talk about this on the podcast. There's
Oh.
apparently
Okay.
going to, I don't know when it will actually go out, if it ever goes out, but apparently scientists in China have actually developed some kind of cure for diabetes.
Diabetes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me pull up the article here.
While he's pulling up the article, like I'm just gonna quickly acknowledge it's Pride Month.
Yep, the gays can make all the homophobes uncomfortable for a full month.
And I'm gladly gonna do that. Just make every last homophobe on the world just so uncomfortable.
No, I've been doing a thing where, like, I'll write down something that I wish would happen to every homophobe. It wouldn't be death, because fuck doing that shit, but, like, minor inconvenience type shit. Like, yesterday I wrote down, I hope that when you go to bed at night, you just lay there with your eyes closed but can't sleep.
Yeah. And and I would just make them uncomfortable by playing the song "It's Okay to Be Gay" on loop. Which have any of you guys heard that song?
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to be gay. Let's rejoice with the boys.
And then today I wrote,
Fuck me. Well, fuck me dead. Me batteries in my fucking TV remote are fucking dead. All right.
Today I wrote, I hope that when you go to the bathroom while at home, you clog the toilet, and it's the one time you loan your plunger to the friend who doesn't give stuff back.
Hello.
But anyway, so there's my acknowledgement for Pride Month. So hey, Hayden, did you want to give that article a read?
I got it up right here. In 2021, a 59-year-old man underwent a life-changing cell transplant, and since 2022, he has been medication-free now for a total of 33 months. As part of the treatment, the team of researchers developed artificial versions of the cells that are located in the pancreas and responsible for producing insulin and keeping blood sugar levels in line. After living with the condition for 25 years, the man nearly lost all function of these cells, which are otherwise known as islets. I can't pronounce that. I'm not a fucking doctor. To stop himself from going into a diabetic coma, he had to inject insulin multiple times per day. Like, no shit. That's how diabetes works. But type 2, I'm like, it's just, essentially it's saying the dude's cured of his diabetes. So.
I don't like seeing battery.
Wow.
Now, what do you think the odds are of that getting out into the public?
I'm not gonna say how.
If at all.
Probably not great. You know, like I doubt this is going to be public.
I honestly doubt it will be public as well, because the big pharma companies are going to charge an arm, a leg, and a fucking kidney for it, which I think is very fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be fucking amazed if this shit actually becomes readily available to the public.
What? It won't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
mean,
happy.
we're how many years into modern medicine and we still don't have a cure for cancer?
Well, for
Yeah, that
some,
sucks.
for some cancers anyway.
Probably.
They probably have a cure for every disease, but
They just don't say shit.
Yep. You know how governments around the world are.
Not even just the governments, the fucking rich people.
Yep. Yep.
Although I will say that I am very happy for the guy from the article. Like, I'm happy that he's pretty much cured.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, the test went well, you know. And it didn't go bad, 'cause, you know, most test subjects like that participate
My remote.
end up going good.
Again, if that kind of shit came out to the fucking public, think about the fucking lives it would save.
Oh, yeah. And all the limbs that you won't have to lose, because a lot of people have lost legs, you know, arms, toes.
But of course, because it's a cure that could actually be of beneficial to humankind, they won't fucking let it out into the public.
Greedy bastards.
That's why I'm saying, if it does fucking...
Corporations are greedy bastards.
That's what I'm saying. If it does actually get released to the public, I'll be fucking amazed.
Yep.
And I'll be satisfied once all these like rich bastards all go to hell for their greed, because greed is one
Oh,
of the
but then here's the thing, Austin.
They're
You can
not gonna go.
you can say that, but fucking, it's never gonna stop.
They avoid taxes like crazy. He moved his residence to Florida, bought a house there, and he avoided paying taxes because, you know, they do all these tax write-offs and all that. So he didn't pay any taxes and got away with it. That's what rich people do. They find a lot of ways just not to pay taxes. But where does all the taxpayer money come from?
It comes from the fucking
middle,
lower class.
Those are the hard work. All these rich bastards and corporations, they don't care.
There's like, you could say, oh, some of these rich people are doing good in the world. No, the fuck they're not. If these rich assholes were doing any kind of fucking good, we wouldn't be struggling with the shit we're struggling with. Like, some of these motherfuckers have the power to fucking end world hunger, but won't.
Yep.
Yeah, the world's in fucking chaos, boys.
It's just getting worse and worse and worse.
And I fear for I fear every day, because you really think that I want to fucking raise my kids like this? You know what I mean? Because, like, oh, I don't know, guys. It's insane, because, like, we all want the world to be a better place, and for some of us, we want to be future parents, but at the same fucking time, we don't want to raise our kids in this world because of the way that the world is.
We just need a fucking another Noah's Ark.
Yeah. I just want to build a bunker, like, somewhere out in the middle of nowhere and just live in it for the rest of my life and not have to fucking worry about the problems of the world.
Like, connect your bunker to the bunkers of the people you actually give a shit about.
And we'll have our own miniature Fallout vault, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We need Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely fucking need Wi-Fi.
And there comes.
But yeah, I agree with you, Hayden. I really do. I love when you talk about stuff like this, because it makes me feel like a kinship to you, because, like, we all hate the rich. Like, they have so many ways to end certain things, world hunger, as you said, but yet they're over there with a thumb up their ass with all that money. What do they do with it? Hog it.
No, the only decent rich person I can say that exists is fucking Mr. Beast. And even then, he's got his own fucking bag of issues.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't he exposed recently though?
Not that I know of. I know he keeps getting called out for all the shit he does.
Huh.
That's how he gets all his money to do those videos.
But still, though, like, I can give the man this. He does actually fucking do good for a lot of the shit he does. Like, fucking, the one thing I fucking loved that he did which people still give him shit over, which I don't fucking know why people give him shit. There was a bunch of fucking blind people in, I think, an African country. I don't know the country, and he fucking helped pay to cure their fucking blindness. Oh, Nate left.
Oh.
I may be wrong, but didn't he do something like to get water, clean water?
I think he did.
I can't.
And people gave him shit over it.
Because I know there's some football players that years back, but they do it every year. They go back to different countries and they all get together, save up money, donations, and they go to these African countries and they'll start up, wells,
I think he did do that. I don't know. Let me look.
Or was it a house? I can't remember. Or a city.
Nate's back.
Or something like that.
Let me look.
Either way.
Yeah, he built.
Sorry, sorry about that. I got a phone call.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was houses, but he could afford houses too.
He probably will.
He could probably buy a whole country out there. He wanted to.
He probably could.
But knowing all those corrupt African countries would always go to war with each other over stupid stuff, basically. Like one was over a prince or a princess or some shit happened, and they had a civil war for 5-6 years because of it.
Oh, I know.
It was one of those central. No, it was like lower south. No, not towards South Africa. It was one of those.
But like, Mr. Beast is a good example of a rich person actually fucking doing good in the world. So I can say I somewhat respect him.
Are there any other examples of that?
Millionaires in certain regions, they're probably do good to their own.
But they don't get fucking put out.
Yeah, but they don't get like locally. There probably is, but just locally, not like.
Oh yeah, no big name.
No big name billionaire is gonna go out of the way to help that.
Like I don't fucking see Elon Musk fucking.
Oh hell no, that bastard ain't gonna do shit.
Yet that bastard fucking made a cameo on fucking Young Sheldon.
You know how he moved over here from California to Austin, built this whole factory for Tesla.
Yeah.
I think a couple months ago they laid off like 1,400 people.
Really?
And he even had like a gated community,
for
the workers,
God.
all that, built for them. And the guy, he went to go and see that gated community.
Mm-hmm.
He literally got stopped by private police or whatever the fuck it was. They told him you can't videotape, you can't be on these roads and all this stuff. But the road is literally on the maps, so it's
they have to fucking
public, And they're telling him they were kicking him off because you can't record this and that. Can't be on this road or that. I was like, bullshit. Yes, I can. It's public road.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, they were trying to expose Elon Musk, and they have. You know how the news was like, oh, he's bringing all jobs over here. Bullshit. Most of those jobs got laid off.
Like, you're laying off as many fucking employees as you're laying off. You're not fucking bringing in job opportunities.
Right, nobody wants to work nowadays.
No, it's that. It's the fact that the general public as a whole is just getting more and more toxic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And more good customer service, and either you go to somewhere and they'll ignore you, or very rare. Find good help as well.
This world is so fucked up that people are so quick to judge somebody else before they even know them.
Oh, that's always been a problem.
Hayden.
Nate?
You did that when we met.
Yeah.
Judge me before you even know me. Red flag, red flag. He's a red flag, guys. He's a red flag.
And anyway, so
like, for real though,
everyone judges.
Like we are just
on one topic, or it might be on something.
We are just judgmental by nature.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. I have an incredibly judgmental brother. I mean, I love him and everything, but I'm not afraid to call him out on that shit.
As you should. You know, we all should call out people for being judgmental pricks.
Anyway, is there anything else we need to air out on this subject?
I don't know. I can't ever think of anything that we talk about most of the time. I don't ever think of anything.
I mean, we got fucking 42 minutes left, so it's either we fucking find something to talk about or we sit here with our thumbs up our ass.
Well,
You are that.
Well, if you remember, like last podcast, I read a post on Reddit.
Fuck it. If we're gonna talk about reading shit, here, let me read this thing that Nate sent me.
I know exactly what he's fucking talking about. God damn it. This is gonna make you laugh. This is gonna make you not laugh your ass off.
All right, you ready? I hate my job. My job is so fucking unbelievable. I'll try to sum it up by first telling you about the folks I work with. First, there's this supermodel wannabe chick. Yeah, okay, she's pretty hot, but damn, is she completely useless. The girl is constantly fixing her hair or putting on makeup. She is extremely self-centered and has never once considered the needs or wants of anyone but herself. She's as dumb as a box of rocks, and I still find it surprising that she has enough brain power to continue to breathe. The next chick is completely the opposite. She might even be one of the smartest people on the planet. Her career opportunities are endless, and yet she is here with us. She's a 0 on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm not sure she even showers, much less shaves her womanly parts. I think she might be a lesbian because every time we drive by the hardware store, she moans like a cat in heat. But the jewel of the crowd has got to be the fucking stoner. And this guy is more than just your average pothead. In fact, he's baked before he comes to work, during work, and I'm sure afterward. He probably hasn't been sober any time in the last 10 years, and he's only 22. Hang on. He dresses like a beatnik throwback from the 1960s, and to make things worse, he brings his big fucking dog to work. Every fucking day, I have to look at this huge Great Dane walk around half stoned from the secondhand smoke. Hell, sometimes I even think it's trying to talk with its constant bellowing. Also, both of them are constantly hungry, requiring multiple stops to McDonald's and Burger King every single fucking day. Anyway, I drive these fucktards around in my van and we solve mysteries and shit.
Did you guys not get that it's a Scooby-Doo reference? Because I didn't get that it was a Scooby reference until I got to that last line.
It just clicked in for Roy too.
So sorry that I was muted. Sorry that I was muted, but it did get a little bit of a chuckle out of me, Nate.
My mom sent that to me on Facebook, so I read it to Hayden, and he asked me to send it to him.
Oh, you want to talk about that Me TV tunes?
You get that conversation started. I'm gonna go get me a Coke.
All right.
But y'all heard about that old classic cartoon channel that's coming out, right?
I haven't.
You haven't? I've been posting tons of it on Discord with the Me TV tunes.
I haven't been super active on Discord, so I wouldn't remember anything that was sent.
Recently released their cartoon schedule for the week.
Going that way?
Yeah, they got a good lineup from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, Hayden's back. That was fast.
On Sundays from 2 to 4. Well, it says 3 to 5, but that's probably Eastern. But 2 to 4 Central Time here. It's gonna be Scooby-Doo.
Guys, do you ever miss the old OG Cartoon Network where all the good fucking shows were on? That was the shit.
Every goddamn day. Hell, I miss when Boomerang actually meant Boomerang, not the box with the letter B in it.
Well, Boomerang became the original Cartoon Network when it came out with.
Yeah.
The Jetsons, the Flintstones, or Scooby-Doo, or RE, Top Cat, Smurfs, Hong Kong Phooey, the name of John Quest. Pretty much all Hanna-Barbera stuff.
There was a time Boomerang actually lived up to the name because the motto of the fucking channel was it's all coming back to you because it's like a boomerang. And now it's just a fucking box with the letter B. And they draw cartoons out of a fucking hat.
They don't fucking. They modernize. They should have kept it classic, you know?
Hey, there's Alex joining late.
They should have kept it classic.
Hey guys, sorry.
Hey, Alex. Or
Better
Alex,
late
as
than
I
never.
should say.
All right, Alex.
Yeah.
We have 37 minutes left in the podcast, and for being late, you get a public flogging.
Oh dear.
Since when is this a
Going back
thing?
to fucking Boomerang, what I fucking loved about Boomerang was the little adverts with like the toys and shit, because those were actual fucking toys.
Yeah.
They weren't made for the commercial. Those were actual toys that they made back in the day.
Mm.
Yeah, it was. Not only that, the fucking themes to like both Boomerang and Boomeraction and shit, those were fucking lit. Thank God those actually existed.
And when they showed, I like one of those, Pink Panther when they showed it.
Oh, Pink Panther
Oh,
was
that-
fucking
that-
awesome.
That was amazing. They had the marathon weekend. Remember where it was all, it was either
If it wasn't Popeye, my shit was Pink. My main was fucking Pink Panther.
when I started watching when they had those marathons. It was mainly one weekend with Jetsons,
Right.
When was the Flintstones, another with Top Cat or Scooby Doo. You know, it kept shifting.
And so I've got another Reddit post that I want to share. If you guys are
Let's see if the conversation dulls before we get onto that, Austin.
Oh, all right.
Another Reddit post, huh?
Right.
Oh God.
The worst of the worst.
Right.
Toxicity.
Oh, so I did want to acknowledge the fact that Alex is back with us now, so that's good. I'm glad you're back with us, Alex. You have been
everybody
missed.
welcome back, Alex, even though this is now his second podcast with us.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
And actually, come to think of it, this is our 10th podcast overall. So we have
I
now
know,
maxed
like
out our
that's
number.
crazy.
Yeah,
we've
we've
now outnumbered the amount of fingers on our hands,
yeah we've maxed out the fingers,
and we've
So-
hit double digits.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so what is a third hand of 5 fingers gonna like magically appear out of our asses?
No, we'll just start
No.
counting our toes.
We'll just start counting up what?
Our toes.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
And then what happens when our toes get maxed out?
We'll use our nipples.
Oh god.
No, we will not. No, we will not. We're not doing that. No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Everything.
Everything? Everything?
Yes, everything.
I do not know why am I friends with you guys. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever understand it.
You never will, but you're stuck with us.
I'm stuck with you guys.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes,
we only
forever.
left to give a shit about
Yeah,
you.
embrace it, asshole.
No. Kiss my ass.
Just
I
to
said
pick none.
forever.
Yeah, embrace it, you asshole.
No, I don't wanna.
We're the only people who give a shit about you. You're stuck with us.
Yeah,
I know I'm stuck with you guys.
yeah. So for the upkeep
What?
of time, embrace it, you apom tinky winky worshiping asshole.
No. But
I
I will
just-
say,
Every
I
time
will
His response is just no.
I will say though, every time I will say though, every time fucking oh yeah, how every time you say that I'm stuck with you guys or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I don't mind that so much, but if I do want to be stuck on the planet with somebody for the rest of my life, I would rather it be Alex than any of you.
Well.
So
Fair.
suck it.
Yo, we're Nate X Alex ships.
Huh?
Jesus.
Where's the Nate X Alex ship?
No, don't even.
I could already sense the fan art on DeviantArt.
Not even.
Yeah, be
Shut
careful,
up,
Alex. They're
Austin.
gonna start shipping us together. They're gonna start shipping us together. I don't know how you'd feel about that.
Yeah, get away from me.
I have no idea what he said.
He said, "Get away from me."
Oh, damn.
I never liked you. No, I'm kidding.
No. Where's the fucking fan art of Nate and Alex secretly making out in the bedroom?
Oh,
I feel like-
Christ.
I feel like somebody
Hey, it's
would
Pride
make
Month,
that.
Alex. You have to be gay for a month.
That's fair.
Yeah, Hayden, how do we know you're not gay?
Because I'm probably the straightest person you'll ever meet.
That's a fucking lie.
I mean, I'm straighter than a pencil.
I've only got my eyes on one being, and it is the grizzly bear that I met at the zoo.
Which one?
It's a
It's the grizzly bear at my city zoo who just happened to be
Are you
named
sure
Jonathan
you're not
Depp.
pining for Kenai from Brother Bear?
No, his name is Jonathan Depp, and he's the vacuum guy from Nickelodeon.
So the vacuum guy from Nickelodeon that voiced Jack Kahuna Laguna is the grizzly bear at your local zoo.
Yeah,
Is he doing the zoo shit on the side?
I don't know.
Is that his? Does he? Are you sure he don't got a side bitch at Nickelodeon?
My mom's at work.
If he does, then I'm gonna kill him.
whoa.
Austin,
We don't.
Austin, we thought you loved this man.
Huh?
That took a turn.
Wait, what?
We don't
Hayden,
kill
what did you
people
just
here,
say?
guys.
I can't even remember what I said.
Of course not,
Right.
because hey, you procrastinate, you dumb fuck.
What does me forgetting have to do with me procrastinating? That's not even related at all in any capacity.
How is that related in any way, though, Nate?
Well, then
not
again,
rela-
we say that we forget he's fucking hungover right now.
It's not related in any way, shape, or form. I honestly just love making fun of Hayden for being, himself.
Fair.
Hey, you do it to me, homeboy. You make fun of me for being myself, so don't you
That's why
forget.
I said fair.
Touche, motherfucker, touche.
Pronounced touche. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Roy, I give you permission to kill Hayden.
You're providing the gun.
What do you say?
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
I just love the silence and then you're providing the gun.
What did he say, Hayden?
He asked if you're providing the gun.
Yeah, sure, I can.
What gun is it?
1911 should do the trick.
My personal weapon of choice would be the Desert Eagle.
I don't have a Desert Eagle. I wish I did though.
Yeah, Desert Eagles are pretty badass.
Yeah, if you can handle the recoil.
Yeah, you gotta get Roy something where the recoil won't kick his ass.
Right.
1911s don't have a lot of recoil.
No,
Yeah,
let me tell you something that's funny every fucking time I see it. Those dumb hunting videos where you see it's always either a girl or like some young kid who's got like the butt of the gun like fucking so close to his face, and then when he pulls they pull the trigger and it just bounces off their face.
Dude, that is fucking hilarious. I don't know why. I know I shouldn't laugh at videos like that, but if you're gonna be a dumbass with guns, you're gonna get laughed at.
No, my question is, why is the motherfucker just filming it instead of telling him, hey, don't hold it like that?
They gotta learn for themselves.
No, I remember, I don't know if Roy had the same history teacher I did in 7th grade, but it was one who was an Army vet. Okay, so I already know what I'm talking about. But he was an Army vet, and,
Was he a coach?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I didn't have him.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
But he was an army vet, and he took the army and like shit relating to the army very fucking seriously.
Turn it up, tap it off, and suck that finger like you love it.
What? What?
Are you drinking a mixed drink?
Yeah, the rest that's cracking and Dr.
Yeah, I'd let you have the rest of this Kraken. But he wouldn't. He kept telling me no. You fucking asshole!
Anyway.
Sorry, it's my whole entire family is alcoholic.
This one teacher I had, who he was in the army and took that kind of shit seriously. And around the time I was getting talked about a lot in like 2013, like back when they were fucking like every fucking where. He showed us a video of, I can't remember what country the dude was from, but it was clearly like one of those eastern countries, like desert countries. And he had a fucking AK like mounted, and he pulled the trigger and shot, and he fucking fell in his face.
Has a gun and he pointed on top of the truck.
Right.
And he shoots and he falls like a dumbass and that recoil. It was hilarious.
Oh, we are so gonna be put on a watch list for that shit now.
Oh, hey guys, don't mind me in the background if you hear tapping on a controller. I'm playing a game while I'm talking.
Because that's the most professional thing to do. Just fucking record a podcast whilst playing a video game.
Yep, it's
Well,
called
then again,
multitasking. Something you know nothing about.
Well, then again, David did that.
Oh God.
Yep. But anyway, while Nate's doing that, can I go ahead and get into that Reddit post now?
I mean, is
Go ahead.
Huh?
What? Hold on, Alex. I don't recall you being in charge. Why are you giving him the go ahead?
Because I said so.
Well, last I checked, the channel is not called Major Media.
Hayden, by default, he has a sexy fucking accent. So by default, he's technically in charge.
By default, he has a sexy fucking accent.
Gee, Nate, thanks.
I find Aussie accents and New Zealand accents fucking immaculate. What you mean?
Right.
Nate, you're just adding to the ex-Alex fanfic. Stop!
Nate, and Nate, again,
And
with you
enough.
using the word immaculate, you have a fetish for that word.
No,
I do have a word. I do have a
just
fetish.
adding to the fucking shipping. Like, next thing you know, we're gonna get fucking Reddit posts of the fucking Alex and Nate fanfic.
Oh,
Yeah,
Christ.
Yeah, but real talk though, I'm sorry, Hayden. It's just that with it being Pride Month now, like I'm just kind of itching to read this one.
Is this post as stupid as the other one, or is it somewhat intelligent?
No, this isn't stupid. It's indie r/pro revenge. You know.
Okay, so
All right, so
I'm now very curious.
all right, the title is ex-best friend slept with my ex-girlfriend and blackmailed me, so I got him mocked by his friends and fired from his job.
What the fuck kind of
Okay.
shit is this?
What? Would you like to find out?
Like, that sounds
Maybe.
like something you see off an episode of Dynasty.
Exactly.
Well, would you like to find out, Nathan?
Nah, Roy, if it was Alabama, it'd be the sister.
Oh yeah.
Or,
You probably.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Austin.
Or Kentucky.
Somewhere, like some hick fuck like that. But all right, Austin, go ahead.
All right. So it reads, so I'm a gay man, though it took me a long time to actually come to terms with it. During the time I was questioning my sexuality, I was dating who I thought was a lovely girl. I'll call her Jane. I genuinely loved her and pictured us having a future together as we'd been dating for 3 years, and it started to get pretty serious, even though we were only 18 when he split us up. You ought know what young love is like. Anyway, the only other important people in this story are my ex best friend Alex and my absolutely incredible boyfriend. Oh wait, I accidentally misread the ex best friend's name. His name is James, by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait. Is the name James or Alex? Now you got me fucking confused.
Can I at least read the sentence over?
Try again.
Yeah, go.
Anyway, the only other important people in this story are my best friend James and my absolutely incredible boyfriend Alex. Not their
Oh,
real.
God.
Alex, you dating a dude?
Oh God, no.
I was about
I
no
always
this
knew you'd say.
no this post goes
I'm
on to
not.
say not their this post goes on to say not their real names, by the way. Also, yep.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Anyway,
I was hoping the Alex and Nate shits were real.
yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so continuing. James and I had been friends since we were about 10 or 11, and we got close to the point that we felt more like brothers than best friends. He was really supportive of my relationship with Jane, and would constantly talk about how glad he was that she made me happy. Though when I look back on it now, he had a habit of constantly talking about how gorgeous she was, how sexy she was, and how I was such a lucky guy. I
Okay,
understand.
but that's guys. We are attracted to women.
Yeah, I understand the last one, but he was a bit excessive when he talked about how attractive Jane was. But I was young and naive at the time, and didn't think anything of it. That was until I caught them. I'm not much of a writer, but essentially I noticed they were both becoming pretty possessive over their phones. They'd randomly disappear, claiming to be feeling ill or having to get some project done. And I know it sounds stupid, but I kept noticing that. Oh wait, it yeah, like it's CONDOMS. Like I don't know if I can say the actual word.
Wait, spell that again.
CONDOM.
Oh no, I don't think you can.
You can't say condoms.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna get us. I don't know if it's gonna get us removed or like.
Oh my
I
god!
don't think
I thought
so.
you were just sitting here saying you couldn't pronounce it. Oh my god! No, you can
No.
say it.
Oh, okay, but I kept noticing the condoms I was buying. We going missing. What the fuck is this post? Like,
Wait.
Oh my God.
What? He said, I noticed the condoms.
wait, no. I think it was a typo. I think I think it
Is
was
that a typo?
no. Hey, wait. I think it was a typo made by the OP. I think what he meant to say was, but I kept noticing that the condoms I was buying were going missing.
So that confirms they're borrowing condoms that probably don't fit.
Oh Christ.
Anyways, like, and then he goes on to say, I always like to make sure we had enough for precautions. I I wound up going. I wound up going to Jane's house one day when she bailed on me, claiming to have a migraine. I was partly worried for her.
Wait. He goes to her house and she failed? Where did she go? That's her house.
Yeah, like, I was I was partly worried for her health and brought some painkillers, food, and some bottled water in case she genuinely did feel ill. But I also had a feeling in the pit of my stomach that she was lying to me. I don't know how to explain it. I just knew. Sure enough, when I let myself in with the spare key she had given me, I found her in bed with James. I was heartbroken. The two people who I cared about the most in the world and who I thought cared about me went behind my back like this. I was furious. We had a major argument.
Comments are still allowed on that post. Can you comment? So did the condoms fit him?
Comments are allowed. Like, I'm just. Do
But
you want me to
comment. Did the condoms fit the best friend?
What?
Ask if the OP if the condoms fit the best friend.
Okay. All right.
Because I mean, if they're continuously going missing, I think it's it. Anyway, continue.
Oh,
Go on.
oh, wait. Hold on.
Are you doing it?
Huh?
I just commented it.
Huh?
I just
Sorry,
commented.
sorry.
I just
Apologies. Me and my girl are texting naughty things that we shouldn't be texting.
Oh.
Oh, you naughty boy.
I just
Why
just
did you
made the-
say it in that tone? Stop.
Don't fucking do that, Alex. You make me feel some type of way.
I just posted the comment, Hayden.
Oh no.
Oh my god, you have to post it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh Christ.
Alex, why did you say you naughty boy in that tone? What the fuck?
Because I can.
Anyway,
We're
here
gonna
we
title this Alex X Nate.
Oh
Oh
please
my
don't.
God. Don't do that. I
Please
hate
don't.
it.
anyway, here we go. Continuing. I I was furious. We had a major argument. Jane begged me to listen to her whilst James yelled at me, and I eventually just stormed out. I wanted to go and tell everyone what they had done and shame them for it, but that's where the problem arose. Remember at the start where I mentioned I was questioning my sexuality? James knew about it. Of course, he knew I'd never leave Jane to sleep with a bunch of guys, but he was fully aware that I'd figured out that I was attracted to guys and girls. More like just Jane in particular, as I don't really
Gay,
feel
but
any.
straight for one girl.
Huh?
So he's gay, but straight for one girl.
I guess maybe. Anyway, like, and 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 more like just Jane in particular, as I don't really feel any attraction towards girls anymore, and he used this against me. He knew full well how terrified I was that my parents would disown me, and he made sure to remind me that if I didn't keep my mouth shut, then my parents would find out. At the time, this was absolutely terrifying, though I now know they accept me 100% and still love me. So I kept my mouth shut. I was I was stuck having to work with James at his father's garage, and as I couldn't co- as I couldn't come up with a way to explain how I was mad at him without letting everyone know what he did and risking getting outed to my parents. Besides, I needed the money, and there weren't a whole lot of other jobs I could apply for. Oh, who left?
Hayden left. Oh, there he is.
Keep going, Austin. We just got darked.
Okay, all right. Anyway, to apply for. Also, I should mention that James was going out of his way to harass me at work, calling me a bunch of slurs whenever he got the chance, pushing me around, and just generally reminding me that he could tell my parents at any point. I I got really low at this point, and the only time I actually felt sort of content to just let myself relax and be myself was when I'd go to the local gay bars. There
For
there
a
was
second, I thought you were gonna say he was gonna watch porn.
there was one club in particular that I love to go to, a drag club where I met my boyfriend Alex. He was a drag queen there. He was a drag queen there and helped out behind.
I'm a drag queen. Oh God.
Not
Wait,
you.
Austin, please, for the love of God, we have enough of the fucking Nate X Alex jokes. For the love of God, for the sake of Nate and Alex, please use a different name.
Oh, all right. Well, how about Ollie? Would that work?
Yes, because we
Yeah,
already
do
have
that.
enough of the Nate X Alex joke.
Oh, shut
Anyway,
up.
where I met my boyfriend Ollie, he was a drag queen there and helped out behind a bar and stuff when he was needed. To save any confusion, I'm just going to use he/him pronouns for him, though they do switch when he's in drag. We flirted for a few weeks before gradually becoming friends with benefits. He is amazing, and I know it sounds cheesy, but I was the happiest I'd ever been when he agreed to be my boyfriend. But that's skipping a little bit ahead. This this revenge happened before we started dating, and we were still just friends who'd hook up every now and then. After a few months, I finally worked up the courage to open up to Alex about what happened with Jane and James, and that's when an evil look fell over his face. I forgot that I was not supposed to use the name Alex.
You're fine.
Going.
And that's and that's when an evil look fell over his face. See, Ollie is the sweetest guy you could ever meet, but if you piss him off, he can and will turn into an evil genius. Around this time,
So he'll turn
James,
into Mandark?
huh?
He'll turn into Mandark?
I don't know, but let's just read the post. Around this time, James had been bragging to me that the ladies loved him and he could get any girl he wanted. I really doubt that. He had always been kind of like this, but he upped the bragging in an attempt to annoy me. He also told me how any girl that I dated would leave him in an instant to sleep with him. So Ollie suggested we put that to the test. Cue the revenge. We started off small. See, James had given me his email address a few years prior, and just as I thought, he
Well,
couldn't
what
be
fucking year is this taking place if you're exchanging fucking email addresses?
I don't know.
Like, who fucking emails anymore?
I mean, if it's important business, then you know.
I mean, business, that's understandable, but just casual friends, who the fuck does that anymore?
Anyway, so here we go. Continuing. So, and just as I thought, he couldn't be bothered to change it. So I decided to be very generous and sign him up to a premium subscription to several gay porn websites,
Oh, Christ.
and decided to be courteous and agreed to receive emails about notifications, new offers, and other things he may be interested in, just to be nice and make sure he had some variety. And did I mention that this was the email address he allowed his father to use? Oops.
Oh.
Oh.
And it cost me a fair bit of money, but I made sure that he got the best offers. Ollie was more than happy to chip in to help me. It was worth it. When we were working in the garage, and his dad stormed in and asked to speak with. When we were working in the garage, his dad stormed in and asked to speak with him. Now, his dad didn't really give a shit about his kid being gay, but he was mortified that his son would order this much porn and put it in and put it in their shared email address. He genuinely
Why?
I can just imagine the conversation, like, just, son, I don't care that you're gay, but why are you ordering this much porn?
and putting it into our shared email address.
Oh,
my
Christ.
God. Thank God he doesn't share that email with his mom.
Oh. Would have been worse.
Anyway, he genuinely thought for months that James was a sex addict. We may have signed him up for a bit more than we thought. I logged into the email after the first 2 weeks of him being signed up for the subscriptions, and he had well over 100 emails about his accounts.
Oh my God!
Oh dear.
This is when, like we'd hoped, James started getting more aggressive. He'd barge into me, screw up my work to get me in trouble, and send me disgusting messages, as well as threatening / insulting me in person. I took note of everything. I kept a notepad to log the dates and times of the incidents, and kept a detailed description of everything he said, every insult and every threat. I'd screenshot all the messages from him and record every insult and threat that he'd hurl at me on my phone. Alex helped me Ollie, sorry. Ollie helped me
Excuse
organize.
me?
Oh wait. Ollie helped me organize all of this onto files, and then we saved it all onto a hard drive. This would be important for later. This is when we decided to move onto the next phase of our plan, the
Hey.
girlfriend, and the girlfriend, and no, not Jane. Also, I should mention that he and Jane. Oh wait, who left? Who left?
Nate,
Nate left.
All right. Anyway, and no, not Jane. Also, I should mention that he and Jane split up only a couple of weeks after I found out about the affair. They were never gonna last. See,
So they
you
were
see-
banging behind the dude's back, and then when it becomes official that they can actually bang and not be worried about doing it behind his back, okay. It's like banging only works when it's behind someone's back.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Literally. But anyway, see, Ollie passes extremely well when he's in drag. Being feminine already makes it a bit easier. His voice isn't all.
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
No!
See, his
Oh,
voice isn't
beg
all
for
that deep,
mercy.
and his voice isn't all that deep, and he can sometimes be mistaken for a girl with a slightly deeper voice. He usually
No.
he usually exaggerates his makeup and clothing, but for this phase of the plan, we decided to get him to tone down the makeup slightly to make it appear more natural. And a mutual friend of ours took him aside and gave Ollie some of her clothes to wear. We then created
Oh my god.
a fake Facebook account for my new girlfriend, and Ollie and I posted some cute couple photos on this account and my own personal Facebook account, posting all your usual lovey-dovey stuff that you see on couple social media. Then we put our plan into action. Ollie would come to pick me up from work a couple days a week, dressed as an extremely beautiful girl, if I do say so myself. We chat, hold hands, hug and kiss, and just generally act like a couple. James obviously noticed. He took the bait and began chatting to Ollie when he was waiting for me to finish up, and eventually wound up sending him or our fake account a friend request, which Ollie was all too happy to accept.
I would
It
like
was
to point out when we started, when you started telling this story, we had 20 minutes left.
oh shit. What, like,
After you finish this, Austin, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
oh I'm sorry to take up the rest of the podcast with this.
You're fine.
Yeah, anyway, like, which Ollie was all too happy to accept. It took a few weeks, but after a while of just talking about work, school, TV shows, and music, James finally started to edge his and Ollie's conversations into more sexual territory, which was
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
which is exactly what we were looking for. Ollie answered accordingly. He had tried to send Ollie nudes, hoping to get some in return, but we deleted those straight away. We thought that would be a little too far, even for this douchebag. This continued for a few weeks until we had everything in place. Ollie made sure to screenshot the messages, and then we went ahead and changed the name of the Facebook account to Ollie's name and deleted the couple's pictures on it. I sent the screenshots of the conversations with Ollie to James's friends. They were pretty accepting and usually were the ones to call James out when he was being an asshole, but and they took great pleasure in mocking James for it. The look on James's friend's face when his friends mentioned his little boy toy was absolutely priceless. I'm not sure he'll ever live it down. The people he picked on at school even snapped back at him that he's the one who was sexting another guy. So where the hell did he get off calling them a bunch of sticks? That this pissed him off to no end, as he knew that they were right, even if he hadn't known Ollie was a boy at the time. J- James also had the sort of expected reaction and started sending Ollie a bunch of hateful messages and threats, only helping our case as we screenshot the messages and add it to the folders on the hard drive. What Once I had what we thought was enough evidence, I decided to take it all to James's dad, mine and James's boss, and explained everything that was going on, from the cheating with Jane to the blackmail and threats. He just sat there and listened, allowing me to show him the proof I'd gathered. He did find the petty revenge with Ollie and Drag pretty funny, but the rest of the time he was just but the rest of his time his face was just kind of blank, with a hint of anger in his eyes. He thanked me for the information and went off to speak with his son. James got fired on the spot. I agreed not to go to the police, as this could end up with some pretty bad press for his dad's company, and his dad was a pretty cool guy. I knew I knew he was all talk, so there was no real threat of danger. I res- I received an amazing reference from James's dad for a job, and I desperately wanted and eventually got. No no doubt helped by said reference. James's parents flipped out on him. They re- they refused to give him his job back, and made him go out and actually put in the effort to get and keep a job. He had gotten used to being able to slack off, as his dad owned the place, and being and technically couldn't fire him. They also sold the car they'd been letting him use, and told him to pay for a new one with his own money. It took him about 2 years to save up enough money to buy a new car. It it all eventually came out about James and Jane's affair. As for the threats of outing me, Ollie kindly reminded James that he had absolutely no proof of me doing anything, whilst his friends all knew about the sexual messages James had sent him. Another guy. Uh, it, it would it would look like he was just pointing fingers because of a little petty revenge. James's father also assured me that my secret was safe with him, so the threats of blackmail were now non-existent. Ja- James got yeah. This post is getting a little bit thick here, so I think I'm just yeah. That's kind of like the most important information.
Like, stop there, or do you want to keep going?
Yeah. If I read through the entire post, I'm gonna have a migraine by the end of the podcast.
I think I fucking damn near fucking fell asleep halfway through.
Yeah, no, that one's way too
From
long.
now on, Austin, don't fucking read posts unless you know for certain they're not going to take up the third half of the podcast.
All right. So sorry about that, Hayden.
That's all
We
right.
just hit the fucking hour.
All right. So before we get off, we gotta acknowledge the APOM Tiki Wiki.
Yes,
Righty.
yes.
Yeah.
Tiki Winky.
Oh, and you guys remember that whole monologue that I was going on like the last podcast, like how like there's an important lesson to learn from this podcast, like go to a place that's not very good, just wander out to the nearest Home Depot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I just had a thought, like when I got to the bit where I said swim in a river while singing the Bob the Builder theme song while simultaneously declaring your love for the unlucky tug. Like, in hindsight, I now think that instead of the unlucky tug, I should have said while simultaneously declaring your love for Apom Takey Winky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Apom Oh.
But thank you guys for listening. We are sorry that the third half was Austin reading Revenge.
I'm sorry I was late, but A.
B.
I'm sorry that
Maybe
I'm
next time
sorry that
I'll be.
I'm sorry, so sorry. Wait, why am I
Oh,
singing?
don't you dare.
But thank y'all for listening, and goodbye. How do I fucking
Bye.
get out?
Bye.
Greg, get out.
Bye.